And now, presented by Sprite, the 2K pregame show.
We'll see the New York Knicks taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. For myself, Kevin Harlan, and my broadcast partners, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Welcome, everyone. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Kyle O'Quinn out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Galloway in at the shooting guard position. Los Angeles on D. The dish to O'Quinn. Passes it to Galloway. Here's the floater. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Guys, Derek Fisher had a few moments to share with me. They'll be up against one of the true giants of the league in Roy Hibbert, and he talked about how impressed he is with Hibbert's dedication to improving his game, saying he's gotten better year after year, and now is one of the guys you have to account for really at both ends of the floor. Defensively, you've got to get low and try to root him out of the paint, and then on offense, we'll probably look to put him in pick and rolls to test his mobility. Seems like a smart strategy, guys. We'll see how they do.
And thank you, Doris.
Well, the Lakers have been in a bit of turmoil the last few years, and it comes back to not being able to find the right coach.
The drive by Anthony. Here's O'Quinn. Right through the D for the layup.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Lakers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here's Young. Got it. Good job in the low post.
3 out of 4 from the floor, so a good start for this club.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Rose kicks to Anthony. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Anthony's got his second basket of the night.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Knicks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. He goes up again. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Anthony's got 7 points. Here's Kobe. Nice shot from the wing.
Kobe getting it done. Just a gorgeous shot that time.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Galloway, the pass to Rose. Lopez, a screen. Back to Rose. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Well, he's been working hard to get good looks, and it's paying off for him early.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. The pass to Galloway. Anthony drives in. Lopez with the bucket.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
And he gets it to go.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
The Knicks have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Outside Rose. Here's O'Quinn. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. O'Quinn's got 5 points so far.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones. Well, Carmelo Anthony's free agent decision subject to much speculation and hand-wringing in New York over the last season, but in the end, he decided to remain with the Knicks, much to the relief of the hometown faithful.
And for Melo, the decision to return to New York made more chances.
Yeah, you know, Melo is comfortable, I think, playing in the bright lights in the big city where he grew up until age 8. I don't think he shies away from that. Actually, he handles it quite well, in my opinion. It's not easy to play in New York. But the Knicks had to convince him that they could win going forward in order for him to return.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Yeah, they'd love to have a few more easy baskets like that to kind of set the tone for the rest of the game.
Derek Williams, he checked in for New York. Grant comes in for Derrick Rose. The problem for the Knicks last year is that they didn't really do any one thing in an outstanding way.
Well, a lot of people wondered how they missed the playoffs, but when you look at them and analyze them, they were really an average team.
And so it's the Lakers with it, following the score by New York. Shot by Kelly, no good.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Grant dishes to Calderon. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Well, even with the weakness of the Eastern Conference last year, the Knicks unable to get into the postseason. It was a subpar year across the board. They're looking to bounce back now.
Fooled the D with the pass fake right there.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Inside.
Well, you know, when you look at most playoff teams, there's an established, clear identity of who they are and how they play and what they rely on night in and night out. The Knicks didn't have any of that.
The Lakers have shot just one free throw, missing that one earlier. That one misses.
Well, the Lakers are in another one of those transition stages, and they've not had many in the history of the franchise. But they do need to start looking for that next superstar to build the team around.
Here's Grant, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
A shot by Kelly, no good.
As you said, Kobe's starting to get to the age where you just don't know how many years he has left, especially with all the injuries. And the Lakers need to look now to who's going to lead them in the future.
Here's Clarkson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we like it.
Adding on to that thought about the Lakers, Clark, they have seemingly always had one of the top players in the entire league to build around.
Yeah, that's always been one of their key pillars to success. You know, Magic, Wilt, Jerry, well, I mean, we can go on and on, Elgin Baylor. And they thought they might have had Dwight Howard, but now they're in a bit of a search to find the leader to take over once Kobe is gone.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Some nice passing by New York here. Seraphin banked in off the glass.
You know, they've been doing an excellent job, Kevin, on the offensive boards here, keeping the ball alive and then converting those second chances when they get them.
Taken away by Williams and pushing it up. Here's New York. Grant, that's good. Grant's got 6.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Well, scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
And they're really keying in on getting as many good shots inside the lane as possible. They're doing a nice job of not just settling for outside looks.
Yep, I agree. I mean, they're working it inside and doing it with intention and purpose.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got Anthony, Kyle O'Quinn out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Derrick Rose, and it's Galloway in at the shooting guard. Offensive rebound, Hibbert kicks to Kelly. Fires the 3. Good on that shot. With that, the Knick lead is cut to just 5 points in the basket from King.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Pass to Galloway. He feeds it to O'Quinn. Young against Anthony. Rebounded by the Lakers.
You know, there's always a lot of nicknames in the NBA. I loved what became of Nick Young last year in LA. All of a sudden, he dubbed himself Swaggy P, and it caught on. It seemed like the whole league Kind of loved watching him play and referring to him by that nickname.
Puts it up from 12. Break the Lakers. Kobe's running. And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kobe Bryant certainly had a unique childhood, spending time in Italy where his father played professional basketball. Kobe said, once I moved overseas, the game of basketball became my refuge. I developed a passion and relationship with the game. My grandfather used to tape games and mail them to me. It was special just to sit down and watch the game. Gentlemen, over to you.
He's always had that passion. Thanks, Doris. Scooped up. Lopez just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. High post shot. No good off the front iron. The Knicks leading by 3. And it's Rose penetrating. And Hibbert with the block. To the middle. Here's King. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home. Tremendous stuff from a guy Clark we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move and 2 big points, too.
Here's Galloway, and it's blocked by Hibbert. But they get it back. Knicks shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Here's O'Quinn. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Really good work defensively. This coach has to be happy with his team.
Yeah, forcing that miss right there. Great effort.
Well, Kobe Bryant last season for the first time introducing high tops as his custom basketball shoes, looking to provide a little more support for that injured Achilles.
He misses the free throw. And Kobe had been wearing ultra-low tops. Do you think that contributed Clark at all to his Achilles injury?
No, I won't point to that. An Achilles injury is a freak injury. I mean, it can happen any number of ways. It's just a freak thing, in my opinion.
Randall's checked in for Ryan Kelly. Oh, and the jam by Rose. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over there.
Well, I just, you know what, Kevin?
Disgusted.
Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force. No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Shoots the 3. They get it back. Out to the right wing. Here's King. No good on the 3.
Boy, he's got a nice-looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, a lot of times he'll hit that shot regardless of the defense.
And again, it's the Lakers.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
That is good. That's 10 points for Rose.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Here's King. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. King's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
He's on a nice pace now from the three-point line. 1 in the first quarter and now 2 coming here in the second.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Blacks checked in for Hibbert. Bass comes in for Nick Young. Russell, he's checked in for Bryant. And it's Clarkson in for King. They set the pick. Here's Calderon. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Calderon's got his first 2 points of the night.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until they prove they can stop them, I mean, they ought to continue to pound it in low.
Passes to the Bulldogs. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
And what was really the big shock in the East last season, the Knicks failed to make the playoffs. This from a team many expected to challenge for a spot in the conference finals. Just didn't happen.
Williams with a clean look, and the Knicks good for 2.
Great interplay there between those 2 teammates.
Lakers trail by 8. Russell passes to Randall. to end the run. No luck.
Would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Yeah, that kind of shot will definitely get you the high eyebrows from the coach and maybe get you a seat on the bench, too.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And with the Knicks not making the playoffs, it came down to the tail end of the season. But Steve, he had a feeling that it wasn't going to happen for him.
Yeah, it was a big disappointment last season for the Knicks. And, so many things went wrong with injuries and slumps, and it just never felt like they found that groove that they were looking for. Great work getting in the shooter's face and then getting back to the boards to grab the rebound.
Russell, no luck.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Well, you take a look back to last year, guys. This is a club that converted about 76% of its free throws.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. It's tipped.
Hey, Kevin, with Derek.
Your Lakers, 47.
The second half just about to get going here. Baddest one has been exceptional here, guys.
Boy, you wonder how long he can continue to shoot the 3-ball as well as he has to this point. He's been lights out.
Steve, you know that as well as anyone being the shooter you were. Sometimes you have those nights where the bucket looks 3 feet wide.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Baddest one. He's got 17 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
Yeah, productive day for him from long range.
King is up there with Kobe. And it's Ryan Kelly. Then there's Nick Young. And it's Hibbert in at the power forward position. That's the Laker 5.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, Derek Fisher going straight from his playing to his new job as the Knicks head coach. He brushed aside questions about his lack of experience, saying, basketball is a game that I'm experienced in playing, understanding, leading in, and helping achieve the greatest gift in the world as an athlete, and that's being a champion.
No lack of confidence. He understands winning, Doris. Thanks. Carmelo Anthony, one of the league's elite scorers, no doubt.
No question about it, Kevin. I mean, really versatile as a threat. He can back you down because he's strong. He's a lot stronger than people realize. He can bump and grind with the best of them, and he can face you up. He's got the quick release. He can pull up off the dribble. He can catch and shoot. He can post. He can get to the offensive glass. I think he's become a much more consistent threat from long range as well. So that's why he's got a career scoring average of around 25 a game.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Ugly start to this second half, guys. They've missed all 4 of their shot attempts. Well, the lead isn't getting any smaller. I mean, this is an incredibly well-rounded performance for this club on the road.
You know, that's the thing, Steve. To dominate as they have in front of a hostile crowd, really impressive. Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
The pass to Galloway. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Rose. 15 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Boy, you can feel the confidence growing right now for this club at the offensive end.
Really an ideal time to have one of these runs after halftime, but before crunch time. They're setting themselves up for a great 4th quarter.
Throws down the breakaway jam.
Wow, what an incredible run they're on. This is as good an offense as you will see.
Well, every single guy on the floor right now just feeling it.
That doesn't go in either for Kobe.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And that one's good.
Can't pass up that kind of look.
Here's King. He's got 17. And Bryant kicks to Kelly. Lopez with the steal. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Rose dishes to O'Quinn. Here's Galloway, and again it's New York.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
You know, it wasn't really hard to see why the Lakers struggled so much last year. The talent was down, and also the defensive effort and focus was borderline embarrassing at times.
Randall's checked in for Ryan Kelly. Rose passes to Galloway. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 6 assists in the game. Here's King. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
As you said with the Lakers, last year their defense was near the bottom in a lot of categories. Opponents averaged almost 110 points on them.
Outside, Kobe. Off target with his 3.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
The shot by Anthony, no good. LA's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Well, it was a bit of a mix between effort and planning and personnel for the Lakers and their defensive struggles.
Well, they would give up the most points in the paint and fast break points over the course of the season, and you give up easy chances like that, you're not winning.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
The 3 from Bryant. The shot is off. Good work defensively by Anthony. New York's gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Here's Bryant. Hammers it home. The polish off the break.
And once he took off, it looked like the defense just had no interest in getting in his way.
That's one where you just give up the 2 points and move on.
Rose goes in. He dishes it to Lopez. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
What a season for Robin Lopez a year ago. Career highs in blocked shots and rebounds, especially on the offensive boards where he tied for 2nd in the NBA.
A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Black's checked in for Hibbert. Bass comes in for Nick Young. Russell, he's checked in for Bryant. And it's Clarkson in for King. And Robin Lopez doesn't put up gaudy numbers defensive rebound, but he's very good at boxing out.
Yeah, stats don't always tell the complete story. I think stats sometimes are a shadow of what's going on for real. The numbers are something we look at, but some of the little things that don't show up in the stat sheet help the numbers be what they are.
To the inside, and he goes in for the dunk. No challenge from the defense there. Clark could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner. Going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
And here's Calderon. Kicks to Williams. Grant outside. Pass to the Bulldozer. And he drops in the layup off the glass. The Bulldozer's got his 2nd bucket.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, a great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
And Derek Williams, the basket on the assist by Calderon. And that's now 6 points for Williams. Here's Clarkson. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Russell. They get it again.